This is an Excel workbook that is open on my desktop interface, and this Excel workbook consists of so many worksheets, and presently I am located in week 4 worksheets, and this current worksheet consists of 2 data sets which are well analyzed and manipulated. This first data set consists of this product and sales columns, and we have these items and their related sales. And when we move to the second data set, I have this product and sales, which also have this product and their related sales. Looking at this data set, you can see that we have similar products cut across. We have hub, router, we have cable, joystick, scanner, microphone, and also we have monitor and speaker as well. And that is the same item that we have for the first data set. Now, in this case, if I hold Ctrl+H on the keyboard, I'm going to have this special and powerful tool which is called the Find and Replace option. Now, this tool is an option in Microsoft Excel, which is a powerful tool that allows Excel users to quickly locate and modify data within a worksheet. So this is the theoretical explanation or definition for this powerful tool that we just identified by using Ctrl+H on the keyboard. Now, the essence of opening this window is our boss gave an instruction that we should go through all these products that we have here and make changes to them, because there are some items or products we are not going to purchase or have a sale of them in the company. Therefore, we are going to replace them with another or new item that we want to ship to the company. If we want to manually go through all these data sets, click and replace the new item to the old item that we want to replace based on the boss instruction, we are going to have some tedious work, and also as human we can make errors along the way. So the best option to make this effect done is to use the Find and the Replace option in Microsoft Excel. So this is what I'm going to walk you through in this particular video. And before then, when you look at this window, we have this title which is Find and Replace, and to the right we have this which can help you to maximize this window to make it identified in a full screen mode for a better option. So if you wish to have it in a full screen mode, then you click on that maximize button. But if you want to maintain the default window, you click on this, and that is going to restore. And I believe if you are new to Excel or an Excel user, you might not know that anytime you click on this, you might have this in a full screen mode. So this is the button that allows you to restore or maximize the Find and Replace window in Microsoft Excel. And this particular window, as usual, we all know it, when you click, it closes this active window. Now when you move below this window, we have Find and we have Replace. This Find gives you the option to just locate an identified item or data in Microsoft Excel, just to have a feel of that particular item within your worksheet. So example, if I type cable in this field, which is the Find What field. Now when you type something in this field, we have 2 options here. We have Find All and Find Next. There is an options here. When you click, this is when you want to move to an advanced mode, and in this case we are not going to move to the advanced mode in this tutorial, and this is going to be a separate video in our subsequent tutorials. So let me click on this to collapse. But we have Find All and Find Next. This option that we have here, when you click, this is going to find all items or products that relate to our search or our Find What field. So if I click on this, you can see that I have 2 items here. This is going to expand this window, and we are going to have the Excel workbook, the sheet, the name, the cell reference, the value, and also if there is a formula related option, we are going to see that option also located here. So presently this is telling us that we are in the workbook known as Thursday.xlsl, and that is the title of this title bar, as you can see, or the title of this workbook. And the sheet that we are located is week 4, which is also located on the sheet tab. And the cell reference tells you that we have A4 and also E4. It means that this related search is located in A4, and when we move to E4 we have this also located here. Now when I choose find next, you see that now our present identification has moved to E4. It means that when I use this option, this is going to navigate through the two cell references that have been identified, and we are going to have access to our search or our find what search in the find and replace option. So this is one advantage of using the find what. And in case you want to replace, you use the replace option, and this is where you are going to type whatever item that you want to replace with this particular search. So in case that we want to replace cable with a switch, and I'm going to type the switch. So presently in the find what we have cable, and also replace with we have switch. And when you get access to the replace tab, we also have replace or, replace, find or, and also find next. And I have explained these two options in the find words interface. Therefore we have replace and replace all. What is the essence of this and this? This is also similar to these two options that we have here. Now when we say replace, it means that you are going to replace the items manually or individually. And when you choose replace all, it means that you are going to replace all the items at once. So if I choose replace, this is going to replace the first selected item. So when we could remember, in the first cell reference, which is A4, we had cable here, and when I chose replace, this has replaced the cable that we have in this field, and it has moved the next item because in the find what we have cable in the field. Therefore this is going to select the next cable, and that is also located in E4. And when we choose replace, this is going to replace this item. Now look at something. If I choose replace, nothing happens because we still have cable in the find word field, and Excel tells you that Microsoft Excel cannot find a match. Why? Because in the find all field we have only two items identified. If you have more than two, then this is going to replace the other items with the switch. But because we have two items in the find all interface, meaning we are done with the replacement and nothing is going to happen again. So that is the essence of replace. Now let's try another example. Let's move to the cable field or the find word field and change this to hop, and I'm going to replace it with another item. So you can use the tab key while the cursor is blinking in this field, and let's replace this with client. So we are going to replace the hop with a client. You can replace it with a server or anything. When it comes to networking, we have so many terminologies. So in this case, if I choose replace all, this time around I'm not going to use the replace option. I'm going to choose replace all and see what is going to happen. We have hop in A2 and hop in E2, and therefore if I choose find all, you can see that I have the cell reference as A2 and E2, and also the sheet is week 4 and the workbook name, as well as the value that we want to replace. Now if I choose replace all, see what is going to happen here. Check this cells that we have here. This has made a replace of all these two items, which are the hop, and now we have clients and clients here, and the output of this window says all done. We made two replacements. It means if you have more than two, you are going to have the number of replacement that we made in this Excel worksheet also in this particular window. Therefore you can click on OK, and it means that we have done this replacement. When you compare this to the manual way of typing or editing in your worksheet, you can see that you are going to have a tedious work and also time consuming work also done, and also, as I previously said, you can have some errors in that particular field. But when you have this window, you take your time and make a perfect and also good typing information so that you don't have any error in your worksheet. So this is the advantage of using the find and replace option. So I have walked you through the find window and also walk you through the replace window, and also we have looked up to this replace or, replace, find all, and also find next option. Now we also have this. When you click, This is going to close this particular window. Now we use Ctrl+H to get access to this window. What if you are not familiar with keyboard shortcuts and you want to open this particular option? Then you move to the home tab. We have the editing group, and in the editing group we have find and select all. When you click on this option, you have all these options appear to you, and we have find, and also we have replace. You can choose any of this option. If you choose find, you get access to the window and you'll be located with the find window, and you can choose replace and you're going to get access to your replace window, and you have all the options access to you. Now what if you want to use keyboards to make this effect done? Perfect, let me show you how to do it. If you click in the find words and search for scanner, and after doing so you press the tab key on the keyboard, and that is going to select any item or the field of the replace with, and you can type server. Now if I want to use these options with a keyboard, especially if I want to use the find next option, I can use the Alt key and the letter F on the keyboard, and you can see that when you look at your worksheet, we have this scanner identified. If I use the Alt key and the letter F once again, this moves to the next item, which is related to the find words field. So I am using keyboard shortcut without the mouse, using the Alt and the letter F on the keyboard, and this is going to switch between all the find words searches in my worksheet. Now if I want to find all, then I'll use Alt and the letter I on the keyboard, and this is going to expand this find and replace option, and I'm going to see my workbook, my sheet, my cell references, and also the value I have searched in the find words field. And as you can see, we have this, and even below this expanded window we have 2 cells found. So it means that when we want to make a replacement, we are going to have 2 replacements in our worksheet. Now that we have this, if I want to replace this individually, then I'm going to use Alt and the letter R on the keyboard. So you can see that I have this server change, and in the expanded window we have server and scanner. I'm going to use the next one, Alt and the R on the keyboard, and this is also going to be changed. And in my expanded window I have server and server, and previously we had it as scanner and scanner. So I've used keyboard shortcut to make replacements in this particular field. Now let's assume I want to have a replace all option. Then I'm going to select this, change this to speaker, use the tab key, and I'm going to change this to clock. So now I have speaker in the find words and also clock in the replace with, and I want to replace all. Now let's move to our worksheet. We have speaker in A9 and also we have E9. So if I use Alt and the letter I, this is going to find all these items or all these values and its cell references. And if I want to replace all, I'm going to use Alt and the letter A on the keyboard. Now it says all done. We made 2 replacements. I'm going to press the enter key and use the escape key on the keyboard to cancel this window. Now when I get access to my worksheet, I have clock and clock. And as I said, if you want to use the manual way of doing this, let's assume you want to change microphone. You need to click and then start typing, making changes. Then you move to the next one, you click and then make a change. And this is a tedious work and also time saving operation, as well as you can see I have some typing error. This is watch and this is watch, but I made typing error in this particular cell. So this is the essence of using the find and replace option. Now back to the window. When you have this searches done or you have any operation done within this find and replace option, we have these arrows here. When you click, this shows you all the items that you find in this particular window, and also when you click on this, this shows you the items that you have replaced in this particular window. So this gives you the reference. Just walk through this window and use this in your daily activities in Microsoft Excel. And as I said, we will jump into the advanced mode of these options, where we are going to look for no format set. We are going to apply some formatting to our searches. We work within, search, look in, and also match case, and also match entire cell content. using these options available. So this is going to be a next video I'm going to post on this channel. Make sure that you activate your post notification so that when this video is posted, you'll be activated and you're going to watch this educational tutorial. Pardon me because I'm not feeling well, but I need to post this present video.